Hey everybody, how are you? How are you? I thought my last video was going to be my last video at this place, but it's not actually. Because on Sunday, amidst all the packing and just running around, going crazy, there was a card show, and I went to it because I needed a little break. And my wife encouraged it. You know, she said, you should go. I felt a little guilty, but I only went for actually, I was there for 3 hours. So I went to the show. And it was nice. It was nice to go. It was my local show that I go to pretty much every month. And I did pick up some stuff. So I want to show you that. And I want to show you, I finally found it. The best card in my collection. Yes. And I'll show you that last. It's hard to, when people say, name your favorite card or your best card, it's always hard for me. But this one is not hard. This is like an easy walk in the park choice. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that at the end of the little stackage I have over here. Hope everybody's doing great. Me and my wife close on our house tomorrow at 9 a.m. We close. So this chapter is quickly coming to a close. No pun intended. And it's time to new beginnings and the whole 9 yards. I'm really looking forward to it, guys. Living out of boxes now, it's like driving me crazy. And now my collection is like all over the place. And God, I had an awakening. I don't know if I had an awakening, but I don't know if I'm going to do anything about it. But I have a lot of stuff, man. I'm like, oh my God. All the cards are getting moved over by me and my family. And the movers aren't touching my cards. So that's what we'll start doing tomorrow. We'll start getting the cards out. And at least getting them over to the new house. And start planning on, reorganizing in the new room and see what I'm going to do. So I went to the show on Sunday. It was at the Naples YMCA. It was full gym. And I think it was well attended. A little slower during the summer season here because people do leave for the summer. People go on vacations. People are, we call them snowbirds. They have homes up north and down here. And they get out of Dodge in the summer because it's like ridiculously hot here. It's like ridiculously hot. So Sunday was the show, and I needed that little break. So let's get right to the cards. Why don't we? Let's get right to the cards. So the first card was actually the first card I purchased on Sunday. And it was one of those cards that as soon as I saw it, I knew I had to have it. Nothing special, but just a really cool card of a cool player. This is out of, Mosaic, 2023 Mosaic Football. And it's this really cool card. I really love the image on this of Billy White Shoes Johnson. He was a great receiver back in the 70s and the 80s. And just fun to watch. And I thought that was just such a cool image shot of the player on there. I know it shows his back, but I like the whole, he's holding the football up. It's got the old school Falcons uniform, and it says White Shoes right on his nameplate. Billy White Shoes Johnson, one of the greatest names in all of sports history. It's just Billy Johnson. I don't know, that name just has a good ring to it. Billy Johnson. And then you throw White Shoes in there, Billy White Shoes Johnson, just too cool. So I had to grab that. That is just fantastic. I think this might even get a Mag Pro treatment. I think it might, because I think it's such a cool card. So there's the Billy White Shoes Johnson. And then I picked up how about this? A nice 1983 Marcus Allen rookie card. That's a nice one. I didn't have that in the collection, so grab the Marcus Allen rookie card. So I got a couple of football cards to start off the day. This is pretty cool. You don't really see these out in the wild too much. This is a 1991 Desert Shield Carl Everett rookie. I think I have 2 Desert Shield cards now. And no, I don't have the Don Mattingly. It's on my, my bucket list. It's not a cheap card. But, excuse me. Anytime I see a Desert Shield card, I pick it up. If I've seen 2, and I picked the 2 up that I have in my collection now. Here's a cool one. I found this out of like a $5 box. It's a 2008 Bowman rookie card of Max Scherzer. So I'll take a Max Scherzer rookie card for $5. That's a cool one too. And this was out, I forget where I got this. I think I got this at my buddy Matt's table. Electric Sluggers out of Bowman Chrome. Nick Kurtz, Big Amish. In the back of that one, just a little write-up. Very cool. And here's another Nick Kurtz from this year's Titans of the Game. Now, I don't know why in Series 2 they took the Titans of the Game like header off the front of the card and they put it on the back of the card. I really don't know why they did that. And then I also noticed from Series 1 to Series 2, the Diamondbacks, the top of the card has a city name, you know, in abbreviated. And whatever, I forget which one is Series 1, but Series 1 is ARI, and then Series 2 is AZ. I don't know why they did that. It just looks kind of silly, or it's just weird. It's very strange, but I digress. Picked up one of these. This is a ready in action from this year's Heritage, Kyle Teal. As I'm putting that master set together, here's a nice 91 35th anniversary 70, but it's got the 75. It's a 35th anniversary of 91, but it's got the 75th anniversary thing on there because yeah, there here you can see it with your eyes. Back. Here's a cool Ricky out of this year's Topps flagship. This is the 1982 MLB stolen base leaders with Ricky Henderson leading the pack with 130, set the all-time record. And listen to these like stats from back then of stolen bases. So we had Ricky Henderson as the leader, of course, with 130. Then we had Tim Raines with 78. Lonnie Smith had 68. Omar Moreno had 60. Mookie Wilson had 58. Damaso Garcia had 54. Steve Sachs had 49. Julio Cruz had 46. Bob Dernier had 42, and Paul Molitor had 41 when stolen bases were, you know, a major part of the game. Here's a glove work of my boy Donnie Baseball for the Donnie PC. Very cool. Nice card there. And then we got this is a Stadium Club Mike Trout. It's a cool photograph, of course, you know, Stadium Club and their photos. And here's a cool one, first pitch, as I throw my cards around. First pitch from this year's, this is Jackie Hornig with her dog. I like those first pitch cards. Those are cool. And then here's a Mike Trout in the 91 design. Mike Trout's an all-star this year. Actually, I think I have a couple of copies of this card. There is nothing wrong with having multiple copies of a card. This is such a cool card. This is a 1995 Sandy Alomar. And I think I know what they were kind of going for an homage on this card. I don't have it with me. It's somewhere in my vast thing over here. But the 1979 Topps Ron Pruitt. Go look that card up. 1979 Topps Ron Pruitt. And tell me they weren't kind of going for the same deal with this as homage. That 1979 Topps Ron Pruitt is aces, baby. Here's a Donruss MVP of Tim Salmon for my one franchise PC. And here is a Donruss Collector's Choice Rookie Class Scott Rowland. And he's throwing he's doing the juggling. So that goes in that card juggling PC I have. So some fun stuff there. And then here's last year's All-Star card of Mackenzie Gore. I'm trying to put those together as well, those All-Star sets. Here is Javi Baez. And we got another one here. We got, who is this, Hunter? Oh, Riley Green. Riley Green. And another one, Stephen Kwan. These are all last year. So these are the 2005 Topps. Stephen Kwan. Last I checked, he wasn't having a great season. Casey Mize. And then here is a cool Nick Kurtz Stadium Club. right there, rookie card. These are all this stuff most of this stuff came out of the dollar box. And of course, I paid less than $1. Here's Manny Fresh throwing out the first pitch. Manny Fresh. Here's a cool catcher gear card. We got Ethan Salas. His gear. That's a good one. Very cool there. Got my boy Jose Ramirez. The Costco tops. Somebody told me where these came from, and I can't remember what these are from. But they're from somewhere. Jose Ramirez, All-Star card from 2024 tops. We got a couple of J-Rams there. And I got this now and then for my Heritage Master Set. I think this is like the 70... I think this is 74 style, so that's 2022. And don't mind the purple dot. And a couple of things for my Yankee Master Team sets. We got the Aroldis Chapman Significant Statistics with the 100.7 mile per hour pitch. And Jacob Mizorowski had, 105 this year? 105 miles an hour? Woo, man. And here... Here's the significant statistics of Giancarlo Stanton with a exit velocity of 122.2 miles per hour. Is he going to play ever again? Whatever. How about a nice Max Fried Topps Platinum Anniversary Chrome? Trying to pick up the Yankee set on that. I got that one. I got the Jason Dominguez. I got... what else? The Duke Ellis. I don't even know how many at-bats this guy's had in the majors. According to this one, he's had like 9 at-bats? 5 at-bats? I don't know. As of last, because he's in 2025, so don't forget that. 5 at-bats. And they made a card of him in the Platinum Anniversary. Jorge Posada. Great Yankee. This is awesome. What a great name. Maybe one of the best names, besides Billy White Shoes Johnson. We got the password. I mean, that is so cool because there is no way I am able to pronounce that name. Josh Stinkson? I don't know, but I think the password is so freaking cool. I have it up there with the Capital Punisher. That's how I have that one up there with Frank Howard, the Capital Punisher, from when he played on the Senators back in the 60s. What a cool nickname. And we just got a Bryce Harper mojo from Bowman. And we have a cool... this is a silly card. How about a Doug Fister? A purple Doug Fister. Anytime I can pull up a purple Fister, I'll pick that up. That's funny. I don't know. I just like this card. It's a 91 Upper Deck, but I thought it was cool. Shout out to John over there at Nerding Out. Here's an Ozzie Smith. This is out of that supplemental set they made. All the cards had the F after it. I think it was like some box set or something. But I don't know. I just thought that was a cool card. I think that's Bruce. Is that Bruce Bochy? No, that's not. That's All-Star Game. I think it's Benito Santiago behind him. I just thought that was a cool card. And had to have it. Here's a Gleyber Torres All-Star Green. And here's a cool Bobby Witt getting dumped on for the old Celebration PC. And here's another cool one for the Blowing Bubbles. This is Vidal Brujan on the Rookie of the Year favorites. He's blowing that bubble there. I see, it's funny. I can't see, like, my eyesight is not great, but, like, I can pick that kind of stuff out on cards. Go figure. Alicia Newman, first pitch. All right, Topps, when are we getting a Sophie Cunningham first pitch? It's got to happen. Come on. Here's another one of the password. And here is a cool Brent Rooker Chrome Heritage for the A's PC team set. Summer Superstars, Lawrence Butler. Autumn's, what is this? Autumn Tales, Bryson Stott. That was a cool looking card, so I just grabbed that. And got a few more cards here, guys. How about a gear card of Buster Posey? Shout out to Nate. That's a nice one. Illumination. It's a good one. Really good one. It's a solid card, man. It's a solid card. Here's another one of these All-Stars. Eugenio Suarez or Eugenio Suarez. And got to get a Joe Votto card when I find him. Welcome to the show, Joey Votto. And just for less than $1, another Ben Rice rookie. Why not? Why not? Here is a Jacob deGrom All-Star. And here is a Clayton Kershaw All-Star. Again, all last year's tops. And here's one of those tops, I don't know what they are, card from Mike Trout. Card number 1 in the set. Mike Trout. And I picked up a Harper. Again, one of my favorite non-Yankees, Bryce Harper. And here's a cool Fire, Bryce Harper. These are a cool set. The Fire cards. And it ran for like, what, maybe 6-7 years. 04 Jordan All-Star card. And here is a Glaber All-Star from 2025. And this was cool. I knew they existed, but I never saw one. And I had to have this, man. It's a Leaf Rookies and Stars from 98. Yeah, it's Mike Piazza on the Marlins. There's not a ton of those. So I thought that was cool. In the back here, I did not pay $10 for that card. I don't remember what I paid. But that's cool. I was like, oh, I really haven't seen one of those live in action. How about the Ready in Action Reggie Jackson, Mr. October. And then a couple of Slabarunios. Picked up a couple of really cool ones. I picked up this beautiful 1969 Joe Namath. So I am putting that set together because it's my birth year. And that's the year the Jets won the Super Bowl, the only time ever. Very cool card. Oh, I really like the 69 Topps football. And then another one, knock off my 71 Topps. And again, I'm not doing the whole set graded by any stretch, but like Hall of Famers and stuff, if I can find them at a pretty good price, I will buy them. And I got this really nice Billy Williams. So grab that. And last but not least, the best card in my collection. Now, mind you, I've been going through stuff and been getting rid of things and making piles of donations and throwing stuff away. This card right here, I forgot that we had it. And I'm like putting that in a Mag Pro. The baseball card of my son when he was born. This is my older son, Evan. And we had baseball cards made from him. And you could see there's an address in here. I don't want to really show the address. It's an old address, but I'd rather not show it. But there's his little stats. And he is 25 years old now. So by far, the best card in my collection, for sure. All right, guys, everybody, have a great one. May the cardboard God shine it upon each and every one of you. I'm closing on my new house tomorrow, so this probably will be the actual last video I make here in this room, I think. Again, I do mostly on a whim. Just, it happens, right? But we're going out with this one tonight, guys. Y'all have a great night, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.